Hey, so if you guys remember back when GameStop was a thing, I was just thinking about this because I was on the way to a little mom and pop's game store, because that's all I have in my area these days is, little franchises or what have you, just places that people make that, there's not a bunch of them. And I was thinking about what led us to this situation, and honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the way GameStop chose to run their business. I remember going in there with games that I knew for a fact were worth at least $10, $15, and they tried to offer you 50 cents or $1 for them. It's just insulting, Who wants to walk into a store and be told that? And on top of that, who's going to actually take the money? I mean, somebody's desperate enough, I guess, which is why they attempted it, but for the 10% that took the money, you basically took 90% of the other people and pissed them off to where they probably never came back. That was certainly me. I just started buying shit online or at little local stores used, because I really prefer physical copies of games. And when I say physical, I mean, offline versions of it to where, if the internet was shut down, I could still play it. Because, I don't know, I guess I'm autistic, and I think that the world might end at some point, or I might be without internet, and I want to make sure that I can still play the games that I enjoy to play. But, in a way, I suspect this is just the natural order of capitalism in the market, really, because at the end of the day, GameStop put themselves in that situation, and now they're no more. And a bunch of little smaller stores are picking up where they left off. Now, see, the only downside I see in this cycle is one of these smaller stores is going to, probably succeed, make smart decisions, but then also get to the point where they want to start pinching pennies and do stuff like GameStop did. And hopefully that isn't the one that becomes mega successful, because that's, you look at Starbucks, for example, they were a small store at one point, and they just became so successful that now they're everywhere. And I suppose there's a down and upside to capitalism in that sense. It can be somebody that's worth having around, and in other cases, sometimes people won't stop buying a shitty corporation stuff. Look at fucking Activision right now, for example. I haven't been happy with an Activision game in like 5, 6. Last one I remember actually enjoying was Black Ops 3. I like Cold War as well. It's decent, so actually scratch that. Cold War is the most recent release I've played where I was like, yeah, this is actually a good game for the most part. The story mode's a little stupid, but all in all, it's a decent game. Anyway, I'm done rambling for now, I suppose. See y'all in the next one.